All right. What's up, players? We're back into it. And there you go. We pick up where the group has all been defeated by Klarg, the bugbear, as you were all knocked unconscious. When an undetermined amount of time goes by, as you all find yourselves stirring awake, down to one hit point, shackled, tied up, ropes behind your back, in an alcove, along with that human man that Chris noticed earlier from his venture into this place. You find yourself deeper into the cavern, where you see goblins all lined up on little beds, kind of just muttering to themselves, just chat, just small talk on a lower level to the one you're on. You're all kind of about 10 feet higher than that lower level. You see two goblins that are a little bit more, how do I say this, a little bit more proud, better equipped, a little bit more haughty, kind of watching over you two, also talking amongst themselves separately from the goblins below. As you all kind of stir awake, all your gear is taken. You're basically just tied up, but I'll leave it to you on what you want to do now. You see the human man is awake next to you, laying down. His face is real fucked up because they've definitely been beating the shit out of him. So, what would you guys like to do?
With his face messed up, do I recognize the man?
No, none of you would.
So, this is not how I thought today would go. And we can see the goblin bosses.
Yeah.
Bark's great. I know.
One's like got a big crooked nose and real ugly. The other one's like the Chad of goblins. Like
my people. Fellow Chad.
Very, very strong jawed, gorgeous, wonderful set of hair. Takes good care of himself.
A winning smile.
No.
I hate it immediately.
Karl is drawn to this.
Other Karl, is that what you said?
Well, this goblin, but yes, other Karl. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just is the human man awake?
Yeah, I'm awake.
So
I'm glad to see you guys pulled through.
Yeah, just barely. How did you end up here?
We were ambushed on the trail. Me and another one of your kind, a dwarven fella.
You know, insert uncle's name.
How do you know Gundren? You know him?
Yeah, he's my uncle.
Oh wow, that better be a coincidence. If not, you guys are probably in for a world of hurt too. But sorry you got wrapped into this.
I don't understand.
Okay.
Gundren just, had a simple delivery for us. What, who would want to take him? Nobody even talks to him.
I guess he didn't let you in on the full story then. Guess you see Gundren here. He's a bit of an explorer, a bit of a spelunker. Word has it he caught wind of a secret mine that was lost. A lost mine in the Phandelver region. And, if he's telling you to bring supplies, it's probably for that an expedition that he was looking to do. But you see here these goblins. I guess they were tasked with waylaying him, making sure he didn't get to his destination. I guess the plan was to use him so that whoever has hired these goblins can find that lost mine instead.
Have you seen my uncle?
Last I saw him was when we were getting attacked. They were able to catch me, but Gundren ran off into the bushes. Dropped a bunch of his stuff. I think he got by the skin of his teeth. Is that how the saying goes? I can't remember. Man, I'm real fucked up. Y'all look a little bit more adventurous. What? How did they manage to get the drop on you? You didn't face that bugbear, did you?
I'm like super unimpressed, and I'm just looking at Sildar, and I'm like, yeah, how the fuck could you tell?
I'm glad. Oh man, and he looks down. Oh, your clothes are a little bloodshot red there. Oh. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just I didn't expect to be
Is Matt okay?
oh, is Matt okay? Oh my god, what
gosh.
happened? Is it spicy?
A little bloodshot there.
There you go. Yeah, let's take a beat there.
Oh wow, he needs a breather after that. Damn.
Oh, looks like he's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Tiefling, your clothes look a little bloodstained, torn up on your side.
Are we like tied up?
Yeah, tight hands behind your back.
Oh,
You're like,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's not my first rodeo, but it's not something I like to do.
My guess is we're being hauled up here, and well, I was gonna say, well, if they got Gundren's niece, maybe that's all they need. They said they needed Rock Seeker blood to access that map. So
We did hear all of it.
yeah.
Matt, you okay? What happened?
Yeah, I'm fine. I literally just choked on spit.
Oh,
Nice.
It'll get you.
Yeah.
The story was too intense. He couldn't even. Rock Seeker blood.
all right.
Mm-hmm.
Does that phrase mean anything to me? Rock Seeker?
Rock Seeker is Gundren's last name, and is
Of course, yes.
is your mother's maiden name.
That's the one I came up with, probably.
It's all good. Yeah, they said they needed Gundren to access the map, but I don't know if they've got you. Maybe that'll do. Wouldn't be surprised if they're shipping us off to their employer. At least that's what they said they were going to try and do once they captured Gundren.
Father always told me to keep out of Gundren's nonsense, and I mean, you try and do one nice thing and you end up in a dungeon.
Hey, Missy, never stop doing nice things. World's got enough evil in it as is.
Turns to the group. I'm so sorry for getting you all into this. This is more than I could ever ask you to be a part of.
So you were saying our hands are tied, but otherwise we're like just chilling?
You're all at one hit point, laying face down, talking to each other.
Dog tied.
Yeah.
Yeah, so our legs are tied too?
Yeah, I think they would tie your legs up.
Okay.
We are secured.
Karl has rolled onto his back and is doing crunches. Legs are bound. Arms are bound.
You hear one of the goblins, "Ah!" and Ravi, you hear, "Hey, quit that working out!" And it's the ugly boss.
Is that the Chad?
No, not the Chad. The Chad just kind of nods in respect.
The Chad is offensively gorgeous.
For a goblin.
For a goblin.
Like handsome squid.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Karl doesn't understand goblins, so but in response to Sabra saying that she's sorry, it's like, well, it's all part of being a hero, right? And he's just gonna keep doing the crunches.
Listen,
I think as the sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, just as that's happening, I think I'll look back and forth from Saber to Sildar and be like, well, it's okay. We're all just trying to get by. What'd you say? By the skin of our teeth. And I'll smile a little bit. And you can correct this, Eric, if you like, because it's supposed to be towards a creature. But my primal savagery can just be seen a little bit at my teeth, as my hands are tied behind my back to try and cut through the ropes with my briefly extended fingernails.
Yeah, like the ropes aren't necessarily that well done. So if you're trying your primal savagery, I'll say, yeah, given enough time, you can cut through them. It's not that difficult to do.
Okay.
I would say what I would ask you to do is give me a sleight of hand rather than having to get through, is whether the goblins will notice.
It's a 4.
And yeah, the ugly one is gonna go, hey, I see what you're doing there.
Teeth crack. And I just cough up some of the corrosive stuff coming off.
He's gonna come over. It's like, let's see those wrists of yours, with his like little spear drawn.
All right, I show him. Yeah, I show him, and the spell, all the cantrips ended.
Did you cut them loose?
Well, I guess it depends. Yeah, you could say I cut them loose, and with a low sleight of hand check, it was very obvious that I went, I wasn't expecting them to come that loose that easily.
All right, and you hear him, Eric, get over here, and comes over and reties you, and then they go back to their positions.
Wow. You guys are really loyal, especially considering all of the copper pieces that are in Klarg's room.
What was that?
Well, I mean, you guys know the stockpile. I'm assuming. I mean, you guys are well dressed, especially this guy here. Like, he must be giving you what, like 50% at least of the pot.
No. What do you mean he's got a lot of copper pieces? He's not giving us shit. We got.
You're kidding, right? Like the throne room that's filled with.
Hell, the dogs get fed better than we do.
Oh, so you guys happy under Klarg's clear, assertive leadership?
Maybe give me a persuasion check.
All right.
Can I give
That's
him
about 20.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna give you a bardic inspiration. Never mind.
How to go, Robbie?
Not really. What are you suggesting?
I say you help us get out of here and we split that room evenly. Oh, hell, give you most of it. Just let us go.
You think you can help us take down Klarg?
I mean, if you think, like, is there anyone else around here that could help us?
Well, these goblins here are a little they're loyal to me here. The name's Yemik, and yeah, we're just fodder if we try to go up against them ourselves. But maybe with your help, we could take Klarg down.
Karl has caught on a little bit to what's going on, so in between crunches, he's just gonna be like, "Yeah, for all the size, he ain't as tough as he looks. In fact, up against me, he started shaking a bit. I think you," and he kind of gestures over to the chiseled looking goblin. He's like, "Yeah, you with these guys, you could take him easy."
What do you say? If we let you go, make you a deal. You help us take down Klarg, we'll let you go free, and we'll keep the loot.
I quickly say in common to everyone else, a little update. Thoughts?
I mean, it's tons better than where we are now.
Yep.
Okay. Say, yeah, if you untie me, I'd shake your hand.
No funny business.
Robbie, can you ask him about my uncle? If he's love to know.
Yeah, I'd pass it along.
Yeah, that dwarf, the guy that we're supposed to capture, we're making sure that they don't kill him. They need to keep his blood fresh. The spider was wanting a preserved body to use for, I guess, whatever this is. We're getting apparently paid handsomely, or at least Klarg was. Yeah, and then I don't trust those goblins though. The ones working for the spider. They're weird and gross. Not like us. Not like Urk here. And
Oh, you guys are so handsome.
and yeah, just something seems a bit off about it. They pay far too big of a ransom for just a small little dwarf fella.
Well, I can definitely tell you that the people that we've been hired for paid handsomely for a lot of their jobs. So if you're able to, after this, help us track down Gundren, bring back their family members safe, it might be a pretty penny.
You're talking a pretty big game. How about this? I don't want to get my goblin friends hurt here. I let you guys go take care of Clark. We'll get the loot, and we'll let you keep Sildar too.
I mean, we definitely need help taking down Klarg, clearly.
I could give you some help.
Yeah, and we need all the help we can get, and then we don't really care about the loot at this point. We want to get out safe, unless...
Sounds like we got a plan. We got a deal working here. Yimik loves a good deal.
Chris, you good with that?
We need a plan.
Yeah.
So what happened last time is we were just haphazard. If we go after him with a plan and healed up, we might have a chance.
Yeah,
Getting
healed up is the word here.
Yes, very much so. So I think if we go with this, with the right mindset and everything, we might be able to do it. But having some extra friends would always pad the numbers in our favor.
Well, Clark says we're not shipping out till tomorrow morning. So if you need to rest here, you got some time.
Yeah.
He does inspections every couple hours, so I wouldn't think you're gonna get a full comfortable rest under him, but maybe something short. But if you need some healing, and you didn't hear from me, but I know that there's some healing potions in the cave, and maybe sometimes the goblins need a sip or two, so I can liberate some for you if that helps you take down the big oaf.
Yeah. You said all of our stuff was taken from us, right?
Yeah, well, we have that here. It's over down on the platform. We can give you your stuff back. No harm, no foul.
That'd be great.
You're doing us a huge favor getting rid of the big man.
Okay, and then Ripper. I feel like I got nothing against Ripper. I feel like Piru might. But if we could separate Ripper from Clark, that would actually make things even a lot easier. Any of your little guys, take him out for a walk every now and then?
No one's allowed to take Ripper out for a walk. It's Clark's best friend. In fact, it's fairly seldom that he's ever too far away from the big man.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think we just gotta get ourselves back in tip-top shape as best we can.
So, reading between the lines, it sounds like we can take a short rest at least. Thinking about plans, I mean, there's a couple of things I can do. I mean, I'm fairly good at crafting things. I'm trying to think if my magical tinkering can help with anything. Imbue a tiny non-magical object with magical property of your choice. Radius of light, 6 second recorded message, emits odor and little sound. I'm wondering if we can do something to get Klarg out of that room or distract Ripper or something like that.
Hmm.
It's a something. Like
Oh,
we can
yeah.
have a message like maybe this guy's voice saying like the prisoners have escaped, but we're already like out of here. Ambush style. I mean, we could also just ask him to do that.
Hmm. Oh, I have a poisonous kit. If that's of interest. I don't know if they
I'll be right back.
bring him food and drink and stuff like that.
Ooh.
Or if we want to ask about the rest of the cave from the goblins, like if they know of like advantageous positions. I think there's that bridge that the two were up on before. If that's like a waterway, or like is the rest of his room connected up the northeast there? Yeah, I'm down for tinkering, poisoning, getting advantage. Like
If
I don't know.
if we get him into the, I don't know, I guess by the river there, whatever you want to call that part of the cave, we could open the gate and wash him out. I don't know if that's going to work, but like, so where do we want this to go down? And then we can try to figure out how we can do it. Do we want to take him out in his throne room? Just coming from both sides, guns a-blazing?
In theory, we could. He's on home turf there, but especially without his dog, might be a bit easier.
Or do we, oh, he's probably gonna have his dog with him. I don't know. Or do we want to do more subterfuge and draw him out somewhere? In which case, we don't know exactly what he'll do if we try to draw him out.
I feel like
How did I remember last time there was a big gush of water.
Yeah,
How did we trigger that?
the little goblins on the bridge called out, and then bad things happen. That's all I recall. I don't know what mechanism, but
Okay, maybe we could do something with that. Maybe we could like trick him and just get him pushed out somehow.
that is. I'm nervous about putting him between us and the escape route. Right? Because that just washes him outside. Like when it washed us out, we weren't that far out.
right.
But I mean, as a distracting or disorientation tactic, that's definitely usable.
Well, I think it did a little bit of damage, didn't it? Like, did you guys get a little banged up getting washed out?
I think so, yeah.
You're right. There was a reason I was down hit points and I wasn't really injured otherwise.
I didn't take any damage from that, I don't think.
No. No, you had to do I think we had to do a strength save or a con save or something, and
Maybe that's it.
I took some damage from that.
No.
Also,
I like the idea of food, but I don't want to put the goblins in harm's way. Can we ask Hot Goblin about
Goblin.
what's around here?
Hot goblin.
one last order of business before we talk about goblos. Spells. If it's just a short rest, some of
Yeah,
you
my
don't get much back, do you?
No.
I have 2 slots, but I was like,
Okay.
No, I'll need a long rest for that.
yeah. What is you should do your short rest.
Oh.
I mean, I've got a bit of healing if we want to, boost any of our tanky folks.
And the goblins say they can give us some potions or something.
Yeah. My other first level spell is Featherfall, so being level 1 is great.
All these spell things are, but
Karl, it's like this. Like too light.
oh, I do that. Helps me get people off the ground.
Ah. I mean, I can throw firebolts all day long, but I'm pretty small.
worry about that. Karl's plenty big.
I want to just be Carl's koala and just like be like Carl's shield. Honestly, not the worst thing I've ever said out loud. Robbie, what did you disappeared for a while? Where did you go?
Yeah, I went into what seems like his throne room, and it's filled with a lot of boxes with a lion shield crest on it, something like that. Yeah, so it seems like maybe there's some loot. Does that crest mean anything to you?
You want me to do a history check or should I know?
Oh, Eric, couldn't hear
You can't hear you.
Oh, sorry, I've been on mute this whole time. Yeah, the Lion Crest Coster. That's one of the supply shops in Phandelver. If he's got loot from there, that means that's equipment that didn't make it to its final destination.
Oh, and lots of copper too, right?
Probably could make a pretty penny returning that stuff back to Phandelver.
Ooh, I have an idea. I have visual effect, including up to 24 words effect. Eric, I'm assuming I would know my magical tinkering spell well enough. If I wanted to create an illusion of fire, it says a static visual effect.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, could it just be static fire?
Yeah. It just lasts I think it's a minute.
Up to 6 seconds long recorded message,
Mhm.
or a static visual effect or a nonverbal sound.
Miss Ogre.
It does emit odor.
Hmm.
Sorry, there's just a wall of text here. They're recording, so it can only be 6 seconds.
Robbie, Emic comes to you is like, so folks, if you are planning something, I just want to let you know that Klarg does usually go to bed around now. So if you guys can get in there pretty quietly, you probably have a good chance to get him before he wakes from his nap. So give you.
Could we? Sorry, go ahead.
You got about an hour or so before he gets up to do his nightly duties.
What if we take him out in his sleep? I was like, what if we light his room on fire?
Again? You did this last time.
What do you mean?
You set a house on fire.
Oh, that's true. That's a whole different campaign. You don't know about that. Let me tell you, it was extremely effective as a distraction.
Yeah, lots of people die.
Okay. But this time, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to a group of us sneaking in with extra goblins and trying to take him out that way. But then there's the wolf as well, so we need to account for that.
I don't really consider that to be the most honorable and heroic way to go about it. If you did, he turns to the more well-equipped goblins. Because they're with us, right?
But they can't understand you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm figuring you're translating through, Ravi. I don't want to slow us down that much.
Yeah.
Karl's gonna point to the chiseled, handsome goblin. Yeah, the hot goblin say, I think this man could lead the charge. We went after him in his sleep.
Karl, would a hero be any less of a hero for taking out a villain? Does it matter how?
You make a good point. Karl literally can't think of a reason for that not to be true.
I've been thinking about Ripper because he seems like a good boy, but as soon as Klarg commands him to tear things up, he's yeah. So while Klarg is asleep, maybe we could tie Ripper up a little bit differently. We could kind of remove him from the equation a bit. without hurting him.
Can we?
Maybe.
I agree. I wonder if we could wash Ripper out, just get him out of there. Like if he was freed and he ran into the hallway, could we just whoosh him out?
Mm. He's really food motivated, right? You
Yeah,
know that.
can we just bring Ripper up here? Like, just go get him and bring him up here and let him chill with the goblins? I
I
promise
think he was
nothing bad will
chained
happen.
up last time. Is the only thing. He was chained up.
Where
So I
we
don't know
are.
if he'd be chained up near where Klarg is sleeping. But I'm sure that if there was an odor of like fresh meat cooked or something or whatever, that would definitely entice the dog. And I have really great animal handling, so if you guys want me to try and like dispatch him, you guys do more of the attack. Like I'm partial to that.
So from our initial foray there with Ripper, how long would his chain be? Like if he's like,
Oh, it was like
is he like tied up to this thingy here?
yeah, and it was like 5 feet off. Like
Oh,
he doesn't have a
so
long leash.
he can only go about here-ish.
Yeah.
We can just ignore Ripper. I think.
And sleep in his like chamber.
Yeah.
Um,
If Ripper's still here, we can just go take out
Hmm.
Clark and not worry about Ripper at all.
Is there? I'm asking the goblins. Is there any other way into Clark's room besides the one where Ripper is?
Yeah, well, if you take the path across the bridge, that'll lead you to the reservoir, and then Klarg's room is past the reservoir.
So it seems like we could get to Clark without even dealing with Ripper if we wanted to.
Just the guards on the bridge might they don't see eye to eye with old Yimik here, and they're a little bit more loyal to Klarg. So just know that they see you, they'll go run into him first.
If you were to call those guards over here, would they listen to you?
They might ask. I can try, but they probably won't both come here. I don't get along with those two jamokes.
Think of it this way: let's loot the split.
Well, I kind of see what you're getting at. So let me see what I can do. And Yimik starts heading off.
Can you let us?
Oh yeah, Eric, let them all out. And you see the other one come up and untie you guys, and he gives you healing potions so that you can bring yourselves up to full health.
Okay.
Can we hold on to them because did we end up having a short rest?
So you're not going to have anything left over. So you have just enough to get you to full health. If you don't have it, I'm not giving you one. So that's the trade-off.
Yeah, I need to use the potion.
Nice try.
Yeah.
No, but just like, did we take a short rest? Because I like burned a short rest.
Yeah. So you see Yima come back with one of the goblins, and they're kind of chatting over, and he leads them over to the fire where the rest of the goblins have a nice little haunch cooking, and offers them tears a piece of meat off of the haunch and hands it to them, and kind of like chatting them up. And then you see Yimik look over, and Eric, who's kind of like just standing there, just doing this. Yeah. You push Karl off. You're 10 feet up above this goblin.
Amazing.
I'm 10 feet above him.
This little ledge here is 10 feet high.
Oh,
All right. Karl is just gonna be like, "Hey, it's my buddy," and he's gonna jump off the ledge and try and just grab and tackle this goblin to the ground.
Okay, so I would like you to make a grapple check.
Yes.
So athletics,
Athletics, you say?
and this goblin counters it naturally with their dexterity. That's a 7. Is that a nat 20?
That's 20
+7.
plus 7.
How do you want to do this?
I figure it's just like the rippling mass of Karl. Like he tries to go for a tackle to like tackle this guy to the ground, but it's just like so much mass flying it just
Splat.
takes them into the ground.
Yeah.
Train coming.
What I think is as you hit, like you just land on him, like just come down hard on him. There is an impression or an indent into the stone floor beneath you of just this like flattened creature, and as you peel him up from it, there's just like the groove where this goblin got crushed. He's dead.
Whoops. Yeah.
Emix, man, your buddy here is pretty effective. I don't know how you guys got beat by Klarg the first time.
Don't worry about that. Your share just got bigger.
All right, if you're thing is if he's not back soon, his buddy's gonna get a little antsy, and I bet dollars to dingbats that he's gonna go bug Klarg for backup rather than come down this way. So you probably want to get a move on it.
All right. All of you, come with us.
Oh, we're staying here. Oh, all of you guys are.
Wait, you guys aren't coming?
No, that was part of the deal. Is we're gonna hang back here. We're not gonna risk our skins.
Is that part of the
Can you draw the tunnels? Oh, no, there's no time. I was gonna say in the dirt, so we have a better sense of how to get to it.
It's a straight line.
But I was just like Eric, that like shoot off tunnel down yet. That's what I thought.
Yeah, make it easy for you.
All right.
Hey, wait, so no goblins are coming with us?
No, they're all gonna stay back. They don't want to risk their skin.
Yeah,
Oh. Okay, that changes things.
they changed the deal. Pray they don't change it further.
Yeah, no kidding.
Check the tape. He said that. He's like, we're not going to risk our skin, and we'll let you have Sildar too.
So we gotta make sure that other goblin doesn't run and wake up.
A lot of preventing people from running. Don't you worry about that.
Chris, I think you're the sneakiest.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking is I'm going to come around the corner, and then you guys saw how Ravi kind of just like did this weird little blink thing and disappeared and ran around. I can do that to get on the other side.
All right.
Okay.
And I don't know if I can take him out, but I should be able to stop him. Hopefully, I don't die in the process.
Look at what I can do.
Oh yeah. No, we need you to do that. I just will try to make sure he can't run past me, and then you can kill him.
Walk straight up to him, and I will be right behind Karl with a firebolt. And if you blink past him, that blocks his exit, and we can just keep going until he's dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
go walk in here, and Karl is gonna start to take off.
Oh gosh.
Hold on.
Okay, I'm going to stay just in front of Karl. Yeah, so pretty much as soon as I get around the corner, I'm going to kind of book it around the corner and then blink to the other side as fast as I like. Yeah.
Okay. I think he's gonna catch sight of you as you rush around the corner. But yeah, your misty step's pretty quick, so you can blink to that side, and you just hear, "What? Oh no!" And before he has a chance to scream, you guys all rush in. Let's roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh
Understand.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna go around. Ravi, what's your initiative?
7.
Jeez. Okay. Chris.
12.
Okay. Piru.
4.
Sabra.
16.
Nice. And finally, Karl. Okay. Okay, Sabra, you're up first as you kind of get the rush on it. You are a little bit further back, but you can see the blink across startled them. Chris and Karl, you both have a 12. So Chris, you're gonna go first. Karl, you're gonna go second. Sabra, you're up first.
Okay. Would you let me throw something as a bonus action, but do it first?
Sure. What are you throwing?
I'm throwing. Oh, I just want to die fast. This is what she does. Oh, we don't have our inventory back. It's fine.
He gave you your stuff back.
Okay, cool. Then I am going to throw a vial of acid at him, and then I'm going to firebolt him.
Okay. So throw your vial. Give me a attack roll with that.
Okay, as well. Right. I think it's just
A straight
straight roll. Yeah.
It's improvised weapon, so just give me a roll with your strength modifier.
Oh, with my strength?
16.
16.
Okay. Yeah, you see this vial hit him and like start. It actually will break on his metal pauldron as it burns for 1d4 acid damage.
Right. 3.
Okay. He's like, ah.
And then I can firebolt him?
Yes.
Thank you. Gross. 12.
It does not hit. The fireball flies up, hits the side of the wall, just on the other side of Chris, and you just see this like the smoke of the flame miss you, Chris, as you are. We turn the action to you as you see this thing just kind of as you start to see this guy like in pain. What are you doing?
Does this guy have an arrow in his shoulder?
You can see the wound of an arrow. That's no longer
okay,
there.
he's been patched up. Okay. At this range, we're gonna go slice and dice with my little daggers.
Yep.
Oh, that's going to be a good 22 to hit.
That hits.
And let's try this dice this time. That's 6. That's a lot better than before.
Okay. As you get your ow, and he just falls limp onto your dagger.
Oh, okay. And then the second one ready, but I'll just put them away now.
All right. You can see here the chamber around you. I'll just do this. There you go. You can see before you that there is nothing down the hallway to where you are. Okay.
Karl is disappointed that everyone else got.
Oh, poor
Just
Karl.
kind of came running in and just went. All right.
Did some
Okay.
jumping jacks instead.
Like behind you was like, acid.
Cheating.
It's what I do.
Well, I'm assuming there's really no one else to be concerned about here. Otherwise, people would have probably told us. So, anyone did no one up here?
Nope.
All right.
Now let me just check with this. There's a description for this room. The large pools of water are actually fairly low because whatever water was being held back, there seems to be a gate that's been pulled that released the water before, so there isn't enough water to re-flood the chambers, at least for now. There's a small feed and a small waterfall that's draining in to the far right that's filling them back up. You figure it'd be another couple hours before it gets to levels that could be re-flooded. And yeah, the room is fairly dark. There's stalactites throughout, some stalagmites that are poking up, but it is largely an empty hallway. Yeah, there's not much in here.
All right.
But you do notice the dam has like the gate has been reset, so it's filling back up. But
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
So how? I'm going to put my daggers away and take out my bow. Because I'm very afraid of Klarg. I'm not going to let you guys know this, though. You can see it on my face. It's very apparent. Um,
Do we all want to be going around the same way? I know we wanted to avoid the dog, but just in case.
Yeah, I almost think we go and basically surround him in his bed and
Yeah.
all at the same time go for it.
Yeah.
But
I'm more of a fan of fanning out. I don't want to go up close to him, but yeah, if you guys want to go all close, that's up to you.
Yeah, you smaller
Chris,
folk.
are you a ranger or a rogue?
In this sense, they're both the same.
Okay. As long as you get a sneak attack on this asshole, that'd be fantastic.
Yes, I could do that, but I don't want to be close right now. That's
That's
my
fair.
whole point.
I mean, we want him to stay asleep, I assume.
Yes.
I've got nothing to assist with that. I was like, do I have something to make it? Nope. All right. So I say when we get in there, we cut off both exits. We don't necessarily have to go all the way around, but I don't want the dog to get in behind us.
If the dog is chained up, it's not going to get behind us.
Yeah. I'm just like, I'm
Oh,
trying not to metagame the fact that other things might come that way.
Yeah, that's fair.
the two goblins we had tied up outside, are they with the, like,
They
we
are.
gotta watch out for those guys? Are they, like, with Klarg, or are they with the other guys?
And look,
We don't know, and we never asked. And we
They
know
did not.
that there's other goblins.
well, didn't we ask? Weren't we talking to one and they said their boss is a really smart guy and he's like good at making deals and stuff like that, and they are in the cave. So I'm assuming they're with Klarg.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure they said Klarg was their boss.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But Klarg's actually everyone's boss. I mean, I don't want to miss this opportunity of Klarg in his bed.
Yeah. So yeah, clock's ticking. So I think yeah, we just gotta go in there and just try not to get caught with the pants down. Just we gotta attack him before he can attack us. Got
Retreat to the bridge if we need to, so that we've got the high ground.
yeah,
Sure,
and
yeah.
and the people that would work with us are back that way
Yeah.
to reinforce them, so to speak.
It's
Hopefully.
could I get a sense, Eric, of how high that bridge is?
The bridge is about 10 feet high.
Okay.
If we do have to run, I can drop some stuff to try to slow him down. And maybe I'd be best to do this on the bridge if we have to run back across the bridge. So
All right. I mean, I can also make another little bomb situation out of the alcohol I have and the torch I have. I don't have the full barrel, but it does say I have like a carafe or something. What is the words?
Okay.
I'm gonna prep that.
All right. So, prepping the craft. Who's doing what?
You want to stabby stabby first, or do you want me to throw this?
Molotov cocktail.
It is like a Molotov cocktail.
gosh.
What would a sneak attack do more than the Molotov? I mean, he'd also set him on fire.
Yeah, I could start off with my sneak attack. I like if I can get off my attack real quick while he's still asleep.
Yeah.
Actually, if he's lying asleep on a bed and I'm trying to use an arrow, does that count? He's prone. Oh,
And he's
God.
asleep.
How does
unless
that-
he's asleep in his throne, like sitting up.
Maybe he's not even asleep. Okay.
We should get eyes on him, maybe?
Can I use my mirror around the corner?
I would like you to give me a stealth check.
Oh shit.
Wait, that bit.
Come on, come on, come on. Stealth checks a 13 plus 5, 18.
18.
Ooh.
You pull your mirror on a dagger just around to see, and you angle it, and you can see this big bugbear sitting on his throne, big crown, just He like twitches a little bit. Seems to be, and you don't see anybody else in the room. The fire is smoldering low. Yeah, and your movement hasn't stirred him at all.
Okay.
The oh shit part.
Okay. Should I just kind of go in quietly and then shoot, and then we just see how things go from there?
I guess we can all get into position in the room, or do we want to
But
like?
you might wake him up.
Yeah. We'll let you. Yeah, shoot him.
Near the entrance, prepared to firebolt Klarg if shit goes bad. I don't want you to be alone again.
Yes. Okay, so someone can take the spot where I am before I squeak. Whoa, musical chairs are real fast. Okay. I'm going to sneak in just a little bit.
All right, another stealth check, please.
Ah, shit. Okay.
As you're stepping up the stairs.
So this is a repeat of last session.
Oh,
No, no, but I've got a held action this time. It's great.
What'd you roll?
And that one. And I was like, you know what?
Oh my
I should
gosh.
use a different dice. This dice did me well, but you know what? Should I keep using it? Yeah, we'll keep using it. It did not do me
I
well.
think somehow, as you're walking up the steps, there's stone steps, but somehow it's like walking on a creaky wooden floor, and it just you're like, and Clark's, huh? Hey, what are you doing here? And he's going to pull out his javelin, and he's going to roll into initiative. Do you guys want to roll a new initiative, or you want to keep your same order? Going back to the top of the order before I roll.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, yeah, I'll make it easy. We'll stick with the same order, starting at the top of the round. Klarg is gonna fit in here. Okay, Sabra, you're up first.
All right. It's time to. I was looking at what does more damage. Firebolt. Come on. Nope.
oh.
9.
The firebolt hits the throne, does not hit Klarg. He's, hey, watch out! It's my most beloved possession. As he gets up from this throne, and is going to pull out another javelin towards Chris, who's walked into the room. You know what? No, he can get to you. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3. He's gonna pull out his mace.
No.
He's gonna just come down, this time with all the fury in the world, come down to try and slam on your head. Just like bean you. That's a 13.
14. Get out of here.
All right.
Oh.
I have to like clammy.
It comes down. It's gonna just hit like the ground below, beside you, and just rocks scatter up, shattering as he. Goblin. I'm losing the voice. Help! I'm being ambushed. Ye Mick, get your folks in here. As it just echoes through the chamber. A big roar. That's Klarg's turn. Jumping into Chris, you're up next. Karl, you're on deck.
Fuck. Okay, I'm going bonus action base step.
How many of those do you get?
I get 2 per long rest. I've
He
used
had-
1.
Oh, you've done one, yeah.
That's fine.
Can I still shoot Clark from here without, or would I have to go here to shoot him without issue?
Somewhere in here.
Okay, well, yeah, move me, like, I'm gonna get as far away as I can, but still get a clean shot off at him.
There you go.
All right, cool. All right, so yeah, so I'm going to just like pull up high, space step away, and then take a shot, and I'm gonna whip it, because I didn't get my bearings yet. It's yeah, it's bad. Does an 8 hit?
No. As you fire, just in your as you phase, you phase the wrong direction and fire into the pool, thinking it's gonna be like a dodged back, like a fadeaway shot in basketball, but you phase the wrong direction as you
Yeah.
release.
At least I didn't hit anybody
Karl,
friendly.
what are you doing on your turn? As this guy's, oh, I don't know if I'm more upset that you've gotten past Yimik or you woke me from my sleep. I'm gonna make you feel my wrath. Klarg's gonna make you feel his wrath regardless.
All right, so Karl is just gonna go running straight up the steps, and he's gonna start by saying like, "I always love a good Wait a second. There isn't anywhere near as much copper as you said." Uh, Still gonna keep running and just take a stab at Klarg with his trident.
Yep.
$11.
Again, you hit the same spot on the leather as your stab goes wide as the blade just to the side. I see you haven't learned your lesson.
Forgot about the leather.
Don't worry, Klarg's a patient teacher.
Oh my.
Next in the order, we go back down to Ravi and Peter. You're on deck.
One of us please hit him.
Sorry, is that me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. If I were to throw something, Kyle is in the way, right? Like I would be.
You can step
probably
around.
him.
Oh no, Karl is in the way. Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
you can maybe get past Karl.
All right.
I'll say on a hit you hit. On a miss you hit Karl.
Sorry, Kyle.
I'll take that
All right, and I am going to try and toss my light hammer at Klarg.
Just whip a hammer at him. Come around the corner.
It's the only item that I have that could possibly be ranged right now.
Love it. Love it.
That's 13.
13?
Yeah.
Oh, you hit Karl in the back of the shoulder blade.
All right, I'll roll the damage. Sorry, it's 3 damage.
I'll say it's half because he's not. Just take the 1.
Okay.
1.
Because it's a missed shot and not against your.
Sorry,
AC.
Kyle, you're too fucking huge.
Damn right.
All right, Peter, you're up next. What are you doing?
I'm gonna vicious mockery him.
Mm-hmm.
So he has to do a wisdom saving throw of 13.
Well, you have to tell me what you say first. You can't just vicious mockery and not get away with it.
Yeah,
Say something
I
clever.
say, Klarg, you're mouthier than an ass and twice as full of shit.
Oh, that's really hurtful. Klarg doesn't take to this kind of bad mouth very well. Roll your damage.
Awesome. And now he also has disadvantage on attacks. That's just 1 second damage, but it's more than everybody else has been able to do.
Fucking
Damages.
Damn.
And now he's on now he has a disadvantage on attack.
the bard's your DPS. Love it.
Yay! Oh my god.
Okay, cool. Sabra, you're up next as we're coming back around to the top of the order. As the only thing that seems to got by him is just words do hurt, folks.
Words do hurt.
Sticks and stones do jack all. Okay, Sabra, what are you up to?
Yep, that's me. I am.
Oh, sorry. Actually, Eric, can I bonus action? I'll bardic inspire Karl again. Karl, you're the man. If you can't do it, no one can.
That's true.
You still had inspiration.
Oh, okay. Then I'll do Chris. Chris, I meant you.
Sorry?
Okay.
Actually, No, it will be going to Karl because Bardic Inspiration only goes for 10 minutes. Yeah, so it's going to Karl.
Okay.
All right, Saber, what are you doing?
All right, me. Why not? I am going to say, Karl, get out of the way. And I'm going to shoot my crossbow past him.
Okay. I'm gonna say it's enough that the hammer, he'll step to the side, but not out of like melee range, but just enough that you have an angle on him. And yeah, give your shot. Shoot your shot.
18.
That hits.
Oh, max damage, 6.
You fire the arrow just dead center in the chest. Oh, that hurts. Pulls it out. Yeah, pulls it out and snaps the arrow in half. Drops it to the ground as he. It looks like it hurt. Looks like it hurt. And I think Klarg is just gonna like look at who shot. You made me bleed my own blood. And is now going to pull the javelin out and throw it towards you, Sabra.
Reference.
And let's get this. Okay.
I have no cover.
No. Well, even
Let's take the crossbow.
even with cover, that's a 23.
Oh,
2D.
Made you step away so I wouldn't shoot you.
Oh, never
Oh
mind.
my god.
not-
That's 11 points of piercing damage.
Sorry, wait. He hit his
Holy.
disadvantage was 23.
Oh, right. Disadvantage. I did not roll that. 17.
Oh, fuck. Didn't help much.
17 to hit?
17 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down.
All right. As you just, rock seeker blood. I need it. And he's like, you know what? He's gonna try and rush past you, Karl. Give you an opportunity attack because he's gonna rush to try and grab.
Karl is taking it.
Basically, just scooping up some blood to try and.
Hold on, I see it.
Basically, pulls out his flask to try and collect the blood that's coming out of Sabra from the javelin wound.
All right, that is a 24.
You hit.
Yeah. All right, and damage is what dice is this? Yeah. All right, so that's 5 piercing damage.
Okay. As no time. And he looks back, pushes past it, and he's now like just got his little flask is collecting some of this blood. As he looks up to you and he just kind of roars at you, back off. Next in the order is Chris, as he's now closing in over your dwarven companion.
now I know I'm not hiding, but because he's all preoccupied doing stuff, would this still can be considered a sneak attack?
He is currently engaged with another person within 5 feet, so you don't have advantage, but you do have sneak attack.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's not only advantage that gives you sneak attack.
Right. Well, I'm a little bit of a one-trick pony at the moment.
As
So-
he sees you raising your bow to fire, and he's just like, "Don't do it."
I'm doing it.
I'm gonna do it.
But I'm scared because he looked me in the eye, and I whip with because a 9 doesn't hit, does it?
Oh, come on, guys! You're the worst. You're so
Yeah.
bad.
I have a +5. I'm rolling
You fire
5 or less. with my
fire
dice
through.
right now.
Fire it through everybody. Yeah, and you hit the wall, and it doesn't even hit the wall. It just skitters across the floor in the back room, way back in here. Okay,
My shoulders slump.
yeah. Karl, you're up next. Back to you. As you got your first spear into him, and he's got his back to you.
Yeah. So Karl is basically gonna do this pose and just be like, coward, and he's gonna
Yeah.
charge after him.
Okay, oh, jeez. All right.
Gonna charge after him and take a stab at the spear or the trident.
Did you already use the bard die?
I'm going to use it.
Oh, nice.
It's a 1d6, like it's an addition.
Yes, it's a 1d6.
Oh, is it? Oh, I'm sorry. I
First one was
did that. I did that incorrectly. So it's a 1d6.
Mm-hmm. It's a
That-
1.
you have no.
Oh wait, no, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you rolled a 9. you
Oh,
rolled a
sorry,
1.
15.
15 hits.
That's 8 piercing damage.
8 piercing damage. He's now looking very rough. He's like, and he takes the stab in the back, and he's like, all right, guys, you win. You've made your point clear. I'm going to have a word with Yimik on letting you go. Let's make a deal.
I'm down.
Oh, that's true. Are we still in initiative, out of initiative?
I'm going to play this fast and loose. What are you guys saying?
All right.
No.
Robbie's up.
We've
Robbie's
already
up
made
next.
a deal with the other goblins.
Robbie's up next
Yeah,
if you
no.
guys want to do anything, but he is.
Karl is like his focus is just gonna be running to Sabra and casting his last lay on hands.
Yeah, if we go out of
Someone
combat.
else does the talking.
We'll just let me go. Let me go take care of that poor sap. I'll let you guys be on your way.
Eric, did he pick up some blood?
He's collected some blood in his flask.
How do we
Yeah,
know he's
no.
gonna? How do we know if he's actually gonna go there?
No, after seeing what he was doing with Ravi's like unconscious corpse, I might just drop my bow and walk up to him with both daggers drawn out and just, no, this guy's not walking out of here. He can't like just.
It's true. It's true. He was fucking swinging like it was nothing.
Yeah, no.
And now
And
now he's like,
there's-
let's make a deal, and I'll be right back. I'm
We're
like, I'm
trying
not
to make
fucking
deals
letting
with
you on
him
my
earlier.
goddamn site.
Yeah, I'm walking up to him with my blades.
Ravi, the action's on you.
Oof. Okay. Yeah, I sense my brother is starting. Oh,
Oh no.
Of course, every time.
like Atkins is about to walk
Oh,
out.
there you
I'm
are.
sensing.
You're
Oh,
back, you're
oh
back.
no! No! Can you hear me?
You're back. You're back.
You're back.
All right. Chris, I sent Chris is like getting like antsy and like it's about to go down either way. I see that he's got this vial, which is definitely not okay. I also think of his dog, and so I just look at the vial, and being close to Sabra, whenever she got hit by the javelin, I kind of just like wipe some of her blood that splattered on me onto my fingernails and say, well, if you wanted some of her blood, you could have just said, as my fingernails grow into this corrosive leakiness, as you see the blood starts to boil, and I go and try and take a scratch out of it.
Yeah, he's just like almost like X-23,
This guy.
not Wolverine, but X-23.
And it's going to be an unnatural 20.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Oh.
All right.
It's just sad. Okay.
How much damage there as the internet drifts in and out. Oh, I swear it's that room. I think he's got like metal plating in that room.
He's got a little Faraday cage there.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Little did he know.
Oh yeah. I had like a really cool comeback line.
7. He rolled 7 damage.
7.
7.
I'm waiting for Roger to come back. I don't know if he can hear us.
Do you want me to ask him how he wants to do this?
That is.
I don't know if you could see me.
Oh
Hear
yeah,
me.
you're
We
back.
can hear you.
Oh, we can hear you.
Okay. As he says, but what did I ever do to you? and then yeah, Ravi, how do you want to do this?
Can you hear me?
Can
Yep.
hear
Yeah.
you. Yeah. As
Okay.
you stab him, he's just cries out, "What did I ever do to you?" And then I ask you, how do you want to do this?
Okay. I go with both my hands, the fingernails are out, and my thumb specifically grow a little bit wide, and be like, "You should have treated your dog better, and my friends well." go full mountain to Oberon situation.
Yeah. And then as you just stab, I think you said stab into his eyes. Yeah. Oh, that's gross. He drops to his knees, then slumps back onto his feet, falls back to the ground motionless. Just about this time, you see two goblins coming up the stairs. As they see this happen, they're like, "Oh, oh, oh." We're gonna drop out of combat, but the two goblins, Kurd, is like, we give up, please," and they start like backing their way out before taking off, unless you try and do something to stop them.
So I'm fine with that, and maybe we take the vial that Klarg has, just like don't take it or something.
Yeah, your audio is breaking up a little bit. I think you said you wanted to take the vial.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. Jump out to what everybody else wants to do.
So, does he have a map? Like, what was this with the map? I kind of want to go find this map.
Like Klarg has a map?
Yeah, that's why he wanted the vial. The vial, like with the rock secret blood, he could then like access the map.
Well, his room is now empty, right? Like, you want to go into the room?
Yeah, like because I did find a map case branded with GR, so that would be your uncle's map case, but there's nothing in it, I think. So maybe there's another map case or something. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm. How is Saber doing?
Saber is currently unconscious, but I think Karl was going to lay on hands, so I'll give you that to bring her back up to 1 hit point.
Yeah. Yeah, she's at 1.
Okay, so if we're all good to go, I'll definitely want to go poking around here, try and find this map that he was talking about.
Okay. Yeah. So give me an investigation check as you're looking through this.
Oh, now I rolled decent. 23.
23.
Yeah.
Looking through, you find basically the provision boxes that Ravi had looked before. You find 1,700 copper pieces.
So there was a ton of copper in here.
You find 150 silver pieces. You find 2 potions of healing. You find a jade statuette of a frog with tiny golden orbs for eyes. The frog statuette is like pocket size in terms of how it's looking, and could fetch a pretty penny. There's the big ass mace that Klarg had, and a javelin. Through else, what else is in this room? Yeah, and then there's like a shit ton of supplies, like provisions,
Okay.
bed sheets, bed rolls. You find food, boxes of food. There's a good, like a full caravan or a full wagon load of supplies that are in here.
But nothing that's more like documents or maps or anything like that.
No.
I think we need to go talk with the other guys at some point and figure out what the heck was going on. Oh, Sildar. What's Sildar up to?
Oh no, I'm moving around.
He's going to stab us in the back now?
Was Klarg gonna bring the blood to
Oh,
whoever
I
had?
accidentally delete myself. Did not mean to do that.
It's the last thing I wanted. Because now it's gonna be your new icon because it's tied to your D&D Beyond account.
Oh, cool. Well, I could put my other icon.
It's fine. It's fine. It has the names. You're good. I think Emic's gonna come up. I think that's what's gonna happen as he comes in. Well, looks like you did it. Well, a deal's a deal. You guys can get the fuck out of here, and I'll assume my position on the throne. Thank you. And he walks over to Klarg and grabs the crown that was on his head and sticks it on his own. Can't say I missed the big fella, but like I said, deal's a deal. And then you see the rest of the goblins kind of working their way up, Sildar in tow, and they're not like looking aggressive to him. They're kind of like just escorting him to you.
Don't forget who got you there.
Okay,
That's all. Just remember the name, Karl.
Karl.
Remember that.
All right, Karl the Klarg Slayer.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. What do you think, fellas?
Got a nice ring.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Karl. And the goblins start just in their broken
Karl
tones.
is like loving every second of this. Like his smile
Like
gets
bowing.
wider, kind of puffs his chest out a bit. He loves it.
Yeah, I think Sildar's like, okay, guys, if we're gonna do this, we probably should get out of here now while we still have a chance.
Yeah.
Okay. The one thing that just to say it that Sabra is gonna do is she's gonna cast Cure Wounds on herself.
Ah,
Cool. Good call. All right. So, unless you're doing anything else in here, you're welcome to.
so are we able to take like half the copper and silver and stuff
No,
like
the
that?
deal was we get all the loot. You guys get your lives, and you get your buddy here. You get your buddy here. That's the deal. We're not gonna squelch on that. But if you wanna take what's rightfully Lord Ymix, King Ymix, we gotta workshop that Duke. I'll be a Duke. That seems more powerful. Duke Emic.
Duke Emic. All right, Duke Emic. Thank you for your hospitality. We will be taking our leave now.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Remember, Duke Emic, never forget Karl.
Karl the Klarg Slayer.
One and only.
You can add that. You can add that title to your notes.
Oh, I already have.
It's tattooed on his arm.
It's gonna be like Game of Thrones
We will-
after a while.
We will sing your praises far and wide. Maybe.
What are the odds of trying to take the wolf with us?
I figured you're going to try.
If you're asking him,
Yeah.
if he'll play nice with you, you're free to keep him.
Okay.
So
Okay.
so as you approach Ripper, I'm going to need you to give me an animal handling check. This will determine
All right.
if you get Ripper as a pet.
Okay. Oh, it's a 19. It's gonna be a 24.
Oh.
Ripper grabs a piece of jerky out of your pack and is wagging his tail, and you now have a little companion, little doggy
Give him some
companion.
scritches.
There we go.
All right, sweet.
Cool. Yeah, what I'll do is if we'll just kind of pick that up as you guys all sounds like you're honoring the deal. As you proceed out, you work your way out of the cave, the Cragmaw hideout. And as you do, Emic does come come up to you on your way out, and it's like, now if I ever catch you around this here hideout again, or our castle, I don't think I can hold up the deal any further. So this is a one and only pass. You got it? All right, get going. And he like smacks you on the butt as you go by.
All right.
I'm ready.
Karl happily leaves the cave.
Okay, and with that, you're able to find yourself back to your caravan that you had stashed in the woods. If you want, you're able to continue down to the Tribord Trail, or you can work your way through the woods. Kind of curious what your plan was. Drop out of the map at this point and just kind of turn it over.
Well, didn't Sildar say that the uncle like kind of booked it? I guess when they got ambushed, and like so is that where if we go back to the trail, we'd maybe be able to try to figure that one out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like Sildar, can you show us where you got ambushed? Maybe we can track the Uncle Rockseeker.
Well, it was down by the Tribord Trail, and he would lead you back to where you found the horses.
Okay.
And we were heading to Phandelver. So if he did get away, I'd say that's probably where he'd be heading. So it might be best that we saddle up and work our way that way, if that behests with you.
Sounds good.
Okay. By the way, I don't think I caught your names.
Come on.
Well,
You really you're the chance back then?
Yeah,
Klarg the Karl Slayer.
Klarg?
What?
Karl Slayer?
Oh, sorry, Karl the Klarg Slayer. It's a bit of a tongue tie.
There we go. Now we're
Yeah. And then he kind of goes around. Okay, Ravi, Chris. Yeah, cool. Where you guys hailing from?
Neverwinter.
Oh, well, I must be in luck. So that's probably where you met up with Gundren. That makes sense. Okay, I'm putting the pieces together. So, all right, let's go. And he kind of starts working his way down the path. All right. Okay. Let me just switch over to my notes. All right. So as you guys get to the path, you collect your horses. Is there anything you want to do on the trip over to Phandelver? Because it is going to be another day or so travel to get there.
Well, and in addition to long resting, hopefully.
So you do want to set up a camp to take a rest, or are you just going to push through?
I think Sabra would.
Yeah, and like whoever has been using spell slots, a long rest would heal, bring those back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Long rest it is, guys.
Yeah, I support that.
Okay.
Okay.
Long rested.
Okay, so as you guys all find a safe spot along the trail, sit down for rest. Who is going to take the first watch?
Karl will.
Anybody else?
Yeah. I'll go with Karl. I've got dark vision.
Okay. Well, the two of you sitting there by a small little fire. Everybody else grabbing a nap. The two of you are sitting there. Unless you want to say anything, I'm going to ask you guys to give me a perception check.
I think, I don't know, like Karl is just kind of in his own world, just be like quietly whispering to himself, like, Karl.
I'm a bard, and I hyped him up in the dungeon, and I'm gonna hype him up here. I'm like, you kick some fucking ass back there, Karl the Klarg Slayer.
I know, Rudd. So good.
I rolled a 16, Eric, for the perception check.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I rolled an 11.
Lovely. As the night draws deeper, the sun goes down. You notice that along the trail, because you guys are just off the side of it, you notice that there seems to be a small, like a smaller horse and rider making their way past the trail. They're kind of moving quickly. Their eyes are peeled, but they don't seem to have noticed you. They're starting to move past your camp. As long as you stay silent, they don't seem to notice. What do you do? What do you do?
So it's Piru who notices this, not Karl.
Correct.
I don't think I'm going to say anything. I really don't want any surprises. Are they like, so they're going on the path that we're going on, Eric?
Yeah, they're heading that direction.
Yeah. Can I discern anything else? Like any, like, do you say they're a shorter rider with a shorter horse, like a pony? Are they like a halfling and a pony?
It's closer to geez, what's the name of it? The small one, gnome, a gnome.
It's a gnome. It's closer to a gnome and a pony.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I notice any like specific things, or is it like too far away, like too dark, too fast?
You notice the gnome has dark red clothing, like almost like a blood red, and like you can't really make out the face because there's a scarf over their mouth.
Okay. I'm going to. I'm just gonna. Oh, Ravi, I think I himself. Sorry. I think I'm echoing on your. Okay, so I'm gonna make a note of that, Eric. So you said dark red robes.
Yeah.
Are you letting Karl know, or
Yeah, I'm letting you know as well. No
what?
pony. So dark red robes, gnome pony. Going looks like they're going to Phandelver as well. So I'm just gonna like make a mental note and just let Karl know that that's what I see. Right, what's happening right now.
Awesome.
Understood. Karl's going to use his divine sense just to get a bead on whether this creature that's passing by is good or evil.
Do I notice actually any markings on the horse, Eric?
No, it's just a regular pony.
Okay.
And you don't pick up any connotations that they may be otherworldly or fey, fiend, elemental, undead, or any of that type of stuff. Okay.
Karl's happy to let this person by.
All right. As the rest goes, or I guess the watch goes, fairly uneventful after that. Who would like to take the next watch? Unless you guys are wanting to do anything else.
I can take a watch. Sorry, Matt's just backfilling.
Oh.
All right.
I think Ravi and I can actually also take watch. We don't need much sleep. So we can all join you. Unless Ravi wants to just keep sleeping away or trancing away. I don't know. It's up to
Yeah, no, I'm good either way. Either or is there going to be a third watch? Do you think, Eric?
We'll do 2 watches. How about that?
Okay, then yeah, I'll watch with Saber and Chris transfer a little bit. But
you guys
paying
can all give me a
attention.
perception check. That would be lovely, and then I'll let you guys chat about yourselves.
So 10.
10.
5.
Where's my perception? Oh, 9.
9. Mm-hmm.
Most perceptive people in town.
Okay. 5, 9, and 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys? If you're chatting amongst yourselves, what are you guys doing?
Is everyday working with you going to be like this?
Sorry?
Every day we work for you, will it be like this?
This is very atypical from a day I usually run. There hasn't been a single weapon made today. I'm usually contractor. I go to the places, we talk to the people, we get the stuff done, and my dad's like, hooray! This is very out of my element, but I mean, it seems like there's something bigger going on here, and I'm glad to have you all.
Yeah, there definitely seems to be some threads to pull here. I'm sensing a little bit of that too.
I mean, and I'll backfill you guys here. My uncle, he's always been kind of the black sheep of the family, but he was always kind to me. And so when he asked me for this favor, I thought, well, maybe it could get him back into the graces of the family, or maybe a good turn would really do him good. And what did I have to lose? Apparently a lot more than I thought.
So about your family, do you know what Klarg was meaning?
With the whole blood thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
one of those threads I'm trying to pull here.
that's news to me. I mean, my uncle is my mother's brother, and I have no idea. No one's ever collected our blood before. It's not something we trade in. We're not like that.
Mm. But good to know.
Unless it's a secret something.
As
Um,
as you're chatting, you hear a rustling along the path, but none of you see anything at the first sound of it.
Do I see what's his name? The wolf.
Mhm.
Do his ears perk up a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Any sniffs in a certain direction? Or
Let me.
got the wolf?
Yeah, rip.
You notice that he's sniffing through the brush that's separating your campsite from the path, and his tail starts to wag. Like a happy wag.
oof. Okay.
I mean, he starts.
Is it-
He starts to pull.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to him.
Yeah.
Rip it. No, stay.
You want me to go check this out?
Sorry, you're asking us.
What? Yeah, I guess I'll go gingerly over towards the bushes, try to figure out what the heck's going on over there.
I'm happy to give you backup, but you're pretty sneaky.
I need you to give me a stealth check.
Those are hit and miss these days. Oh, nice. 20 unnatural.
Okay. You're able to work your way through the brush, keeping a low profile, not stepping on any loose branches. You almost step on one, push it out of the way, bring your footfall down. You notice a pack of goblins walking away from Phandelver towards kind of where the path you came from. However, these goblins don't look like the same as the goblins you've seen before. You notice that their eyes seem to be bulging a little bit more. They've got longer heads, like elongated heads, longer jaws. Their mouth seems to be like almost rotted, like the lips seem to be kind of rotting away, and their teeth seem to be sharpened. They seem to be talking to each other somehow, like they're communicating with each other. You can see them motioning, but you don't hear any sounds outright. Yeah, behind them there's like a little like a trailer that's floating behind them that doesn't seem to be tied to any horses, with what looks like a big chest on it as it's being pulled on this floating trailer behind them. There's three of these goblins, just so you know.
Okay, I was gonna ask how many. Okay. I think I'm going to just freeze very, very still as I see them go past.
My
And
hope, I have dark vision, and did he go more than 60 feet?
Nope.
Okay, then I'd have eyes on you.
okay, but yeah, so like if they're not seeming to notice us, I'm letting them go by. I'm not going to poke the bear right now.
Okay.
Up there, sweet chest.
Oh,
Oh yeah, no, my eyes definitely bulged at the chest. I was like, ooh.
You are, as they're walking by, you are undetected.
Okay.
They continue past.
Yes, once I feel like it's safe for me to go back without too much risk, then I'm going to go back and let everyone else know what was
You
there.
notice that they take a turn just before they leave your line of sight towards the Kragma hideout that you came from.
so they're going towards the cave.
Yeah.
You're relaying this to us, Chris?
Yeah, I definitely am.
Didn't that didn't not so hot goblin say
Not
That-
so hot, Goblin.
Ouch.
I can't, guys. It's my
hottie-
bedtime.
The haughty goblin and the naughty goblin.
Not
Eunuch.
didn't he say that some of the goblins were strange and they spoke to a spider and the spider wanted my blood? And from what you described, those goblins don't sound quite right.
Oh, like I don't understand Goblin, so I couldn't understand what they're talking about. I couldn't even hear them, but I could kind of get the sense that they were talking. Like it, definitely not right. Like, yeah, I don't know. Um,
Is it just you three, or have you woken us up?
I don't know.
I mean, I want you to get the rest and we're not in imminent danger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can let the others know, but what do you think's gonna happen with the new crown king of the goblins and this whole trio coming up? I'd be interested to see what happens after. They're probably gonna tell them that we got away.
Yeah.
I wonder if the chest was empty and they were coming to pick up like the spoils, or if this is other stuff that they'd stolen, and if we were to follow the goblins, would they be leading us
To give you a better sense of this chest, it is large enough. It'd be larger than Sabra. And I forgot to mention that that floating piece, you can see wisps of green energy floating off of it.
Okay.
Sorry, Eric, I'm just backfilling here. I had asked about my uncle and they said that they were gonna deliver him, but I wanted to know if he was in the cave.
You went through the cave. You didn't see him.
Okay.
And Sildar mentioned that he had gotten away.
Oh yes, sorry, off the path. Yes. Thank you.
But they were coming from the direction of Phandelver, right? So there's a possibility that the uncle could be in that chest.
Well, and so the platform, like, it was just. I don't understand. Like, there's just like a magical platform behind them.
Yeah,
that
like a
is-
hovering trailer with green energy, kind of keeping them aloft.
So, aside from like the obvious like bulging eyes and elongated heads and whatnot, like the goblins, did they look like I know goblins aren't necessarily the most beefy or like, but kind of tell like were they more like magic-y or were they more like regular guards or something?
Hard to tell.
Alright.
Middle of the night.
Yeah. Yeah, we could just sit on this. I think we just gotta talk about this in the morning once everyone else wakes up. Like, we can always go back to the cave. Or we can just go straight to try to find your uncle. Like, I would rather keep moving forward as opposed to falling back, but it's up to the group.
Went through the entire cave and this was the only exit, right? Right, Eric?
You are back down on the Tribord Trail, so you're way past the cave now.
No, I know, but when we went through the cave, there was only like one major like access route.
Yeah.
One way in and out.
Yeah.
Like, that
Although the water comes in somehow. You always gotta follow the water.
fractured
I'll
rock.
just-
Fractured rock.
Nerds.
All right. Yeah.
They're talking
Alright.
shop.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
So
So you guys wait till the next morning as they go by. The sun comes up. You all get your long rest. You're able to kind of break camp down, and get yourself situated. So, are you guys continuing your journey to Phandelver?
I mean, we can talk amongst the group members who are asleep, but I'm kind of curious to see what comes out of the cave when they leave.
So, well, I guess first of all, like if you tell Karl what you saw in the night,
Evil's afoot, Karl!
like, but those are my people. They cheered my name. Are they going to be okay?
I don't know, Karl.
Karl is clearly distressed by the fact that these ne'er-do-well goblins have gone after the people who cheered his name. But yeah.
Piru? With all this information, what do you think? You're the brains of the operation?
I'm the brains. I thought I was just a smooth talker.
You not a lawyer?
I thought it was just a smooth talker. I don't know. Like, if we risk our necks for these goblins, I'm not adverse to it because they struck a deal with us, and now we'd be like, this is what's happening, right? There's like another goblin troop going to kill a bunch of goblins that like sing praises to us.
We don't know if they're killing. We just know that they're real shifty.
And they're going there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but like at the same time, like
is as we were leaving, they did say like if you like this is a one-time get out of jail free. If we come back, they may not be as forgiving.
Gotcha.
and he was also saying like if you go to their fortress, like so like this is just one of their encampments for a larger group. So it's not like just because some other people are showing up doesn't mean they're bad from their
This could be
perspective.
like a trade. This also could
Yeah.
be like a trading like economy for goblins.
Yeah, this is true. I was like, just with the shiftiness of it and the wariness of not so hot goblin about the like seemingly spider following goblins. Like this just all seems to give me that like weird, like
Yeah, no, I see the spider could just be like a guardian for the goblins too, right? Like it could just be like I mean,
they said that the spider was like instructing them.
Did-
oh, it could be
Did I
like
get any sort
The
of sense of
spider wants a
decay?
preserved body. The goblins working for the spider are weird and gross.
do we want to tail like Chris, do you want to tail these people?
Well, I mean, they're long gone.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we have an idea where they went.
We do know kind of where they went. Or do we want to like go down another path, or do we want to just get to Phandelver at this point?
So what's the job we got paid for?
A job that I'm paying you guys for
Yes.
is to deliver the goods that we had on the cart to Phandelver.
Then we should do that.
We've already like really extended our contract here.
Yeah. I have agreed to pay you more, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
But
do you want to pay us
I'm saying
more
this,
to go to?
I'm saying this to like the group in character, but we've all got reasons to be in Phandelver. I don't got no reason to go deal with goblins like multiple times a fucking day on my way to Phandelver.
My uncle apparently made his way into the bushes and he would have had contacts in Phandelver, so maybe we pick up that thread.
And we don't like he could have gone to Phandelver. He could have like just headed there straight there. You know, it seems that
But
our road will lead to Phandelver, and it seems to be us being like, oh, let's go here, let's go there, and where our job is like get to Phandelver.
yeah. Eric, you had mentioned previously that one of the things on the horse and cart that was in the road was a map case, but there was no map in it, correct?
Correct.
Oh, big brain. I mean, let's pull the thread. Let's go to Phandelver. I mean, that is what I paid you all for.
Okay. All right.
Karl?
As you guys all saddle up.
You could always come back, Karl.
A job's a job.
Start riding off towards towards the sunrise of the new day, towards Phandelver. You ride the rest of the day, uneventful, talking amongst yourselves, planning, conspiracy theorizing. As you arrive, where is it?
Phandelver is a smoking crater in the ground.
The rutted tracks of this path emerges from a wooded hillside as you catch your first glimpse of Phandelver. The town consists of 40 to 50 simple log buildings, all scattered around this valley. Some built on old fieldstone foundations, some more ruinous. Some have crumbling walls with ivy. As you look about, you see children playing on the town green. You see people tending to chores, running errands, and some of the shops and townspeople are gathered around. As you crest the top of the mountain into the valley that is Phandelver, a couple of people catch your appearance, look up towards you, and smile as you approach. We'll pick up the adventure next time as we land in Phandelver.
Perfect timing.
Karl smiles back.
Hello, small child.
Hey,
Behold, the killer of Klarg, Karl.
Hey, look, I'll bet.